There is now nothing to do in the whole rest of the non-color final boss other than this one, which is the one that I can't figure out. You know, that puzzle that I can't figure out is that one. And 910, where I just was and spent a while figuring out why this is the solution to this. And then they throw me this, and I go, I don't know. Oh! Damn it. Closed the game by accident. Steam Cloud out of date. Why? What does that mean? Don't do it. Okay. We're good. So I guess I'll go back to this. I'm not gonna like it, but I'll go back to it. I had a tragedy last night in Heaven on High solo in 14. I had given up on it for a while, and then I went back to it, and I had I might have mentioned this before. I had 2 saves that were both sitting parked at floor 81, each of them with an Elder Magicite, which summons Odin to instantly kill not just a whole floor, but the boss if you're on the boss floor. And it's like, this is it. This is the best I'm ever going to do. And I finally went for it. One of them had really good Pomanders, and the other one kind of did not. And so the one that had kind of bad ones I went for first, figuring like just as a proof of concept, try to get through. And that one actually wound up coming out the other side doing really well. And then the other one died, which was tragic. And then I'm like, okay, so I have one more to go. I have a save file with 3 Petrifies and 2 Magicites going into floor 91. I had no strengths, and I had no flights, and I might have only had 1 frailty, I think. And I was like, all right, let's go. So there's nothing on floor 100, and I have 5 floor wipes. So I have an hour to beat 4 floors of Heaven on High solo. And it's like, so it's take your time, take as much time as you need, just any floor that you can fight through, because some of them are like, you're not going to fight through a floor that has, you know, no items or no abilities or whatever. It's like, nope, I would have to either use a Serenity, which I only had 2 of those, or wipe it. And I'm like, okay. I got to the point where I was on floor 96 with 22 minutes left. So I'm like, all right. The only bad thing on 96 was max HP down, which is not terrible. And I'm like, if I can fight through this in 20 minutes, then 97, 98, 99, I can just knock them out, boom, 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 and win. I'm like, I am 1 floor away from beating Heaven on High. And the decision was either wipe each floor as I go, hoping to find a 4th wipe, and then just wipe all the floors, or fight through one of them. And if I'm gonna fight through one, it's gonna have to be one that's relatively safe. So I'm like, okay, I'm going for it. And on the first enemy that I pulled, a patrol came in, and because I didn't know enough to be careful, it aggroed, and I had in all the preparation that I had done, I had never seen someone fight a Black Pegasus before, and they're not difficult, but I didn't realize that there's a move that you have to step out of the way of, and I got hit by that and got paralyzed, and then I got hit by another move that confused me and killed me. And now I'm like, I'm torn between never set foot in Heaven on High again, or stop streaming puzzle games and every single day stream Heaven on High until I beat it. But I'm leaning towards the first of those 2 choices. Oh, it was terrible, because I'm never, ever, ever going to get to floor 91 with 5 wipes again. That'll never happen again. Because I needed the Elder Magicite for that, because both of the I was playing it so safe going through, like, I was taking as much time as I needed going through, because normally there's time pressure. You're going through on a tank, so it takes a while to kill each floor, and if you don't do it fast enough, you won't have 10 minutes left over for the boss. And I'm like, I could have 20 seconds left for the boss. I'll be able to kill it with Odin. Yeah, POTD solo has also got to be really disheartening because it takes like twice as long to get a save to the hard floors compared to Heaven on High. So every single death is that much more demoralizing. And now to be demoralized by a simple tic-tac-toe board. So why does this say 224 and there's green, green, and yellow? And I think I looked ahead and all of them are the same way. I wonder if... I'm gonna look. It's not like the green... Okay, here there's a green that's a 1. Oh, I wonder if the... Oh, I guess... Let me take note of this as well. The color grid right here that's like green, dark green, orange. That's really hard to see. Yellow? Hola, ever? I got some great victories out of the way in here. I'd like to beat, like, I might stream for a while today and just try to finish this today. And then, I don't know, that might be a blue. And that might be a brown. And a purple. And a red. And then like a dark blue. Just in case that somehow matters. Wow. Sorry. 2 green, 2 green, 4 yellow. Or maybe the final puzzle is in some way going to encompass all these rules. And for right now, they're just normal rules. So I'm still going to call these rules 1, 2, and 3. And I'll assume that they are still rules. That we haven't, you know, the laws of astrophysics have not abandoned us. Okay, unfortunately, everything I click on gives me rules 1 and 3. Okay, rule 1 might be don't touch 2 of the same shape. Rule 1 might be don't touch 2 of the same shape. No matter what, those are satisfied, except for right now. Right now, I'm not playing the game. How's this break? This doesn't break rule 4. Neither does that. This does. This doesn't. Taiji? That's from a little while ago, isn't it? Or no, I'm thinking of something else. Oh, is that on my... It might even be on my wish list now that I think about it. It is. Yes. I'll get that someday. Not EG. No. What's the one? Joyra? Or something? There's some 5-letter game that's like very... It's like a roguelike Metroidvania, but all of the walls are dust or fluid or something. Like it's very every pixel is like Noita. That's the one. So is this straight lines? Is it just like don't bend? Four seems to be don't bend. Or four seems to be begin and end in the same row or column. Begin and end in same row or column. I don't know what 2 is. Or 2 might be touch every shape. 2 is touch every shape, or every type of shape. Some of these might be incorrect. Four is not okay? I mean 3. At the enrage, I'll dance for you. No, I won't. I will not. But no, good job on that. That's quite the time commitment. Oh, maybe stars are bad. Maybe nobody likes touching stars. I was wrong. I thought it was begin and end in the same. Oh. Is it you have to fill? No. All right. Rule 3. I'm not clear on. I thought it was just begin and end. That's fine. That's not. That's good, but that's not. Maybe it's like the beginning and end must be in the same column and connected. No space between them. Good lordy. Oh, it's easy though. Good lordy. Also easy. Good lordy. Not easy. Easy. But that was only the first one. Oh, maybe I should have. I'll keep one page separate for the saying what each of these circles is. All right. So that was 1. Here's 2 is 1, 3, 5, 6. And I guess they are like green, orange. Is that blue or dark blue? The dark blue is so dark that it might be black. And that is not. So we'll call that regular blue. And the 6 is brown. All right. But what about the puzzle? It might be the line needs to be length 2. It might be this needs to be space 2. Does the shape matter? It seems to. Incorrect. Meets all the criteria except 4. Also known as 6. What? So apparently it's not the shape. Well, it is the shape. It's not the number. It's the shape, but the shape can be rotated. Will I find the answer that I'm looking for if I rotate the shape? No. That's not even rotated. That satisfies 4, even though it's not good enough. So 3 seems to be shape matches, or white space matches dots. This is good. This is not. This is good. Oh, I know. I did it correctly the first time, and then I rotated it correctly, and then I rotated it incorrectly. Being as thorough as possible. What if it's not up against the... Right? 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 What's your deal, 6? I mean 4. I like that. I like when you go all the way from the top to the bottom, but nothing else. Yeah, I've touched the edge with a bunch of them. I've played around with a bunch of, so like this, I tried, what did I try? I tried this, right? Yeah, I tried this, where now it's touching the edge. I might not have tried that now that I think about it, but I'm trying it now. It didn't work. What if I am meant to... No, let's screw around with rule 4 some more. All of these are valid. Not valid. That's valid. I thought that would be, because it's symmetrical, I guess. That's valid. That is not. That is not. That is! What are you doing to me, 4? So is that. That is not. These are so arbitrary. But there's some rule to it. That's not. It's so I can't think of any kind of simple rule for it. I was going, oh, maybe it's just it can't touch the other side. No, it's like this here where this is fine and I forget what was it. This is not, but this is, but this is not. I am. I'm Conjita raging. The rule is that the shape has to look nice. Serp doesn't play video games. What, I ask you, could the solution be? He only plays Electro Rackenspiel. I see. Makes sense. I understand. And because I understand, technically, that means he also plays this game. What if I have to leave 10? Is that it? Is that the deal? That if I went like, I don't know. No. That's not okay. Five, 9, 13. Okay, it's not. Is there a way for me to have it fully contained? It seems difficult. To have it just free floating in the middle there. Both difficult and impossible. So let's slide it over one. All that was easy enough. Rule 4, you seem like you ought to be satisfied by something as elegant as this. Yes, it's very defissable. And yes, this is absolutely the name of the game. Every single one of these puzzles has had a different set of rules which they do not tell you. And the puzzle is to figure out the rules of the puzzle by the time you get to the end of the sequence. They give you the first one. They tell you start here, end here. It's like, that's correct, but I also could have just done that. Or that. This is correct, but I could have done that. Or... no. And down here you can see what the 4 rules are that you have to obey. Or you can see which ones you've obeyed and which ones you haven't, but you have to piece together that, oh, okay, 5, which... this is the only set of puzzles that's numbered and colored. They're usually just circles, so I don't know how that's going to be incorporated later. Yeah, like Ever just said. Differently to others. These ones have colors and numbers, which don't appear to matter. But, like, the third rule seems to be the white space left over after you draw your line must be this shape, either exact or rotated. Wait. Rule 5 was 3. Why are you okay with that? Hold on. Maybe... no. What is going on? Hold on. What if... bear with me now. What if... No. What if these dots have nothing to do with the puzzle? Because that could also be the case. It's like, hey, I never said that these dots meant anything at all. The actual rules of the puzzle are just draw, you know, something. But that was weird. Touching the dots instantly satisfies rule 5, which is strange. Or 3. This is rule 3, denoted by the number 5. So I accidentally drew this, and they were like, yep, 3 and 4, you got it. But doing this, it's like 1 and 3, you got it. 1, 3, and 1, 2, and 4, you got them. So something weird is going on here. Rather than bang my head against this, we've got to come back to here. 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 So this rule 3, where I wrote down the white space has to match the dots, that is incorrect. And that's pretty much how the whole game goes, is that they expect and influence you to set up rules for yourself that are not part of the puzzle. And then trying to follow those rules will get you to a puzzle where, as long as you assume that that's the rule, you will not solve the puzzle. You have to discard that. It's way too weird that going here and saying just this, nothing else, satisfies 2 of the rules, and going like that satisfies the other 2. I can't imagine what 1 and 3... Alright. 1 and 3 seem to be... 1 and 2. 1 and 2 seem to just be avoid touching the dots. That's how you satisfy those 2. So we're pretty sure you will never be able to solve the puzzle by touching the dots. But then what are 5 and 6? I mean 2 and 3. Maybe 3 is every white space that exists. Every white space that has dots in it must match the shape. So if you overwrite the dots, then the only white space left... I don't know. So then what is rule? Rule 4 seems to have something like very particular about the line. They're like, here you have broken the rule, here you're obeying it. Here you have broken it, here you obeyed it. Here you've broken it. But here you've also obeyed it. This is fine, this is fine. This is not. And that, for this grid that's the same size, the same thing seems to apply. Same thing here. They're like 6. Like, nope. Nope. Yay. No, terrible. Terrible. The very worst. Oh, I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like it. Is it wherever you end? Wherever you end, you must be facing a... You must not be facing a blank space. Is that it? Facing a blank space, that's bad. Not facing a blank space, that's good. Facing a blank space, that's bad. Not facing... Yeah, okay. Alright, maybe that is it then. But then I go like this, and they go, no, that's bad. I go, but I'm not facing a blank space. I did everything that you asked of me. See, that was wrong. But this should be right, and it's not. Even tried facing the corner. They're like, oh, that satisfies Rule 4. Sure it does. Well, of course. They're like, no, that's no good. I guess, yeah. We're close enough to the end of the game. I've done enough of it blind. There is also one puzzle that I can go back and try. All of these shaded, or the ones that are filled in, these are all tricky puzzles that in some way either break the fourth wall or do something really unexpected. Here, the rule is simple enough. Start at a circle, end at a square, touch every triangle along the way. Is that not? What is Rule 3, now that I think about it? I don't know. But every time once you have touched this up triangle, every time you move the mouse, the puzzle slides up. And so here, as soon as you touch this, now the puzzle slides left, and then down, right, or up, and then right. And it's like, oh, that's very cool. So if you were to go like this, and then go, oh, now I want to, oh, I'm not going to be able to, right? It's like, oh, very, very neat, very interesting. Oh, the puzzle drifts around. Oh, what a delightful. And then you get to this one, and there's no way to beat it. Because if you touch this, which you have to, every time you move a square to the right, the puzzle slides until it's off the screen, and you can't keep going. And I've tried all manner of moving the mouse outside the thing. That doesn't work. I think I tried like minimizing, maximizing the screen. I can't think of anything for this. So if anybody wants, if anybody had an idea for it, I'm willing to give it a shot. Because it's just going to be something that I have not thought of. The other arrow, this just goes back. These are just back and forth between the puzzles. And I have tried, like, waving the mouse over this. It's a good idea. It's the sort of thing that would be the solution, right? Or, like, pushing left on the keyboard or something. What's the idea here? Go circle to square. But you can't, because the puzzle moves once you've touched the right-facing triangle. Yeah, fill all the... I don't know if it's all the squares, but like go from the circle to the square. But the arrow moves it, like it does here. So if I tried to go like down over here and then go up, I won't make it. Oh, I guess you do make it. Just barely. Oh, no, exactly, barely. It's the same distance. Actually. I was gonna say, could I go more and then get some credit to spend on the next thing? No. So, I don't know what's up with that one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get a hint. Although I don't know what hint could even set me on the right track. Like, I've tried so much. You do have to resize the window. But I've tried that. I did it on a different stream. Make it like really tall, or if I make it really wide. Oh, if you make it really wide, it seems okay. Maybe it does work. Ah ha ha. I thought I had definitely tried resizing it before, but I don't think I tried making it wider than it is tall. Thank you. Let me try and fix that for you guys. Is that good? Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think I would have tried resizing it again. But yeah, I didn't even think I tried making it really tall, I think, and I never actually tried making it wide, which makes a lot of sense. That doesn't make sense. Why does this satisfy Rule 4? It shouldn't. Way, way, way more subtle hint. I think I shall take that hint. Because Rule 4 is very... The rules as I understand them are 1 and 2 have something to do with not touching the dots. 3 has something to do with matching the shape. And 4 has something to do with the shape of the line. Like, this is okay, and this is okay, and this is okay, but most of the other things going around the perimeter are not. And the same was true for the other size of room. And then this is not okay. And this, whoops, this is not. But this is. So for a bit, I thought it was wherever you end, you have to be pointing towards a wall. Like, you can't be pointing towards empty space. But I have found exceptions to that. Where I, you know, went like this or whatever. It's like, no, terrible, you did a bad job. And I'm like, but if I do it like this, it's a, whoops. Oh, that's not, though. Ah, perhaps. Ah. No, it's not uneven because it's even, it's like, no good, no good, no good. Good. So there it's 5, and then 7, and then 9, and then 13, and then 16 is good, but 15 is not. So I don't think it's not the length of the line. But I've been starting it there, so actually... Ooh, do you have to... Right, not about length, but I feel like it's about the shape of the line. Like here, the fact that doing this is the only perimeter thing that works makes it seem like symmetry is involved somehow. Like the space that you create has to be... See, it doesn't like that though. But it might not be about the line. It might be about the white space. Is it just that the white space has... No? No. Because same thing here. You can sit here and go, that's good, that's not, that is, that's not, that is, and that also is. How about through the middle is okay. Through the middle and over is okay. That's okay. So is that. That's okay. That's okay, which is weird because that's not symmetrical at all. Yeah, I think I do need whatever your subtle hint was. I'll take it. Because if it's not, that doesn't work. The change in the circles does matter a lot. So perhaps it was 1, 3, 5, and 6. Does that in some way mean that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? That whatever I do here... That's green and orange and what was 5? 5 was like a blue. 6 was like a... Wait, 6? This must have been 6, the one with the dashes. It's like a brown. So, I mean, I guess we are taking rules from the different... Oh, I see. Rule 2, World 2 was about shapes, different shapes. Touch every shape, and that's why the first 2 rules were shape-related. Whereas 4 was about white space, maybe? So what was 6 about? Oh, here's 6. Oh, this was the question mark. I don't want that. Yeah, this was about... For a bunch of these, the line needed to be symmetrical. Although not really. Alright, so rule 6 is some sort of symmetry rule. Oh, maybe it's the number of turns? No. Like, you turn left, you turn left, you turn left, and then you turn right, you turn right, turn right, turn right. No, that's not it. Six has something to do with line symmetry, though, I guess. Which green and what? I mean, there's like a billion of them. There's a whole world full of these puzzles where symmetry matters. Rotational symmetry around the star. Oh, no, it wasn't. What was this? Why did this work? Dang, man. I'm not going to remember any of these. Oh, this is not the same green. It wasn't. It's like brown. It isn't it? Like, these all right here are it's so tiny on my screen. I'm going to big size it for a moment. You guys won't be able to see. Yeah, this color is 1. This color is 2. This color is 3. This color is 4. This color is 5. This color is... Is it this one? Okay, I guess it is this one. That's 6. This color is the 7s. This is the 8s. This is the 9s. Sure. Figure the first 2 circles impossible. I mean, one is all about going start to finish, like, and 3, right? Because what were some of the tricky ones in here? It was like, okay, circle the square, circle the square, and what was the trick here? It was just you always have to go from left to right. No. The rule here was actually always go from left to right. Left to right. Like top. This was always start in the top left square and end in the top right square. Anything you do along the way is fine. For example. That's not the case here. Yeah, there's no... I would have had to have written down, like, everything, how every puzzle works. Because going back and looking at puzzles that I've solved, it does not immediately tell me what the rule was. And I don't think I understand why the first 2 circles would matter. The first 2 circles seem to... Oh, well, okay, that one didn't. I guess it's what? As long as it's all one white space. As long as it's all one white space, I get the 3. And as long as I don't hit the thing, I satisfy the 1. So 1 and I keep calling it 3. 1 and 2, I feel like I've got them. I feel like I've got them figured out. 1 is do not touch the dots, and 3 is keep the white space continuous without touching the dots. The first 2 would matter for you to understand what green circle with a 1 means. Oh, okay. That just occurred to me. Green, hold on. What color green is this? And what color green is this? Yeah, okay, no. These are dark greens. Dark green with a 2 means the dark green world, which is number 2. Light green with a 1 means the light green world, which is world 1. Orange with a 3 means the third world, which is orange. So I've got... No, he says. Does it mean world 1 inside of world 1? Look at some of the other ones. 1, 8, and 5. But the 8 is red. 7 and 9. Those are... Detailedly. In a detailed matter. I see. Oh, I wonder if I can... nope, can't double it. There's no room. See, that makes sense to me, because rule 1, avoid the dots. Rule 2, make the white space have one continuous white space, which I didn't do. 5 is match the shape, which I did. Like if I did that, it's no good. Like it's good. 4 though. 4 in some way. I mean, I guess I could look. Let's look at world 6. This was. This was if you flip the puzzle, the solution will still work. No. This was if you flip the puzzle, or if you flip the line, you will touch all of the circles. Again, here, if the line avoids all the circles, and when you flip the line, you hit all of the circles. But that doesn't seem to be the case here.